Hi dearest children, hope you are doing well. I hope you have listened to the introduction to the poem. Now we move on to the explanation of the poem. Any woman, you may take page number 13. Let's start the interpretation with a famous quote on poetry given by William Wordsworth. According to William Wordsworth, poetry is a spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings recollected in tranquility. Yes, poetry deals with emotions and feelings. And hence, unlike prose, it is more intense and compressed. Words and phrases matter a lot in poetry. In order to arouse the intended emotions in the readers, the poet uses figurative language. The use of poetic devices and figures of speech makes the language of poetry figurative. Here in this poem too, we come across various figures of speech. And the figures of speech that you could see in the given poem, Any Woman, are metaphor, anaphora, enchantment, caesura, alliteration and epithet. Of course, you know what is a metaphor. Metaphor is a kind of comparison where a poet compares two different things. So when I say this is that, I compare this to that, this is that is a metaphor. Okay. But when I say this is like that, it becomes a simile. Or when I say she is an angel, it's an example of metaphor. And when I say she is like an angel, that is a simile. So you know the difference between metaphor and a simile. The pair in the poem, the poet, the mother compares herself to a house. She says, I am the pillar, I am the light, I am the fire. So you could see plenty of metaphors. Then we have anaphora in the poem. Anaphora is a figure of speech where certain words and phrases are repeated in successive lines. Repetition of words and phrases in successive lines at the beginning of lines. Repetition of words and phrases at the beginning of lines is called as anaphora. And in this poem you could see the words I am is repeated throughout the entire poem. Mother says I am the fire, I am the light, I am the pillar, I am is repeated. And that is an instance of anaphora. We have also enjambment in the poem, E-N-J-A-M-B-M-E-N-T. Enjambment is a technique here. A sentence is carried over to the next line without a pause. Sentence runs on to the next line without a pause or without a punctuation at the line break. Okay, and that is without a punctuation. Sentence is carried over to the next line without a pause, without a punctuation. And that could be an instance of an enjambment. Of course, you know what is a caesura. Caesura is a pause inside a line of a poem. Pauses inside, in between words, inside a line is caesura. Like full stops, semicolons, commas inside a line. In a line of a poem, in a line is called as caesura. And also you know what is an alliteration. Alliteration is a repetition of consonant sounds in adjacent words. And you know also epithet. Epithet is actually a kind of adjectives inside the poem. Certain words or terms used to describe a person or a thing. Adjectives considered to be epithets. Okay. Now let's think about the type of poem. What kind of a poem is this poem? It is a metaphorical poem because it's rich with metaphors. There is a flurry of metaphors in the poem. And also the poem is a lyric. It's a lyrical poem. It's definitely a lyrical poem because what is a lyric? The meaning of lyric. Lyrical poems are those poems where the poet expresses his personal emotions and feelings. And therefore this poem is a lyric. A lyrical poem, it's an eloquent lyric that speaks, it's an eloquent lyric that speaks volumes. Each and every line speaks volumes about motherhood, about womanhood. So this is a lyrical poem. Now see, let's think about the theme and message of the poem. The poem conveys a relevant message, or it discusses, deals with a relevant message, and also it conveys a powerful theme. And what about the relevance of this theme? Ours is a patriarchal society, a male-dominated society, where women are considered subordinate or inferior to men. Atrocities against women are increasing day by day. Womanhood is being tampered and tarnished. And the poem is actually a reminder to all of us. And the message is also quite clear. See, the poem is a celebration of motherhood, womanhood, the spirit behind the existence and sustenance of life on earth. Let's think about the tone and mood of the poem. Of course, the poem has got an optimistic mood. Mood of the poem is optimistic and the tone of the poem is serious. Okay, now we shall discuss the first stanza of the poem. I am the pillars of the house, the keystone of the arch am I. Take me away, and roof and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. The poem begins by introducing the central metaphor of a house. All other metaphors revolve around this central metaphor of a house. And the speaker of the poem, who is a mother, she confidently proclaims that she is the pillar of the house. Okay, what is a pillar? Pillar is that structure that supports a building, that holds the entire weight of a building, that bears the whole weight of a building. That's a pillar. So mother is compared to a pillar that supports a building. Like a pillar that supports a building, a mother is a backbone of the family. She is a focal point of the family. She is the most important person of the family. She is very, very supportive. She is a biggest supporter. We think they are critics, but often you should understand that often they become our greatest supporters. And mothers are the biggest pillars of strength in our lives. Since mothers have a soft and an emotional temperament, we think they are weak. However, if we scratch the surface, we will realize that they are as strong as our fathers, and even stronger. Women are stronger than men, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So mothers are the ones who provide us emotional, spiritual, and mental support. We have many reasons to prove that our mothers are the biggest pillars of strength in our life. See, she is the one who understands you better than anyone else. She is the one who encourages you to achieve your dream, no matter how small. She is the one who accepts you, isn't it? The way you are. She is the one who corrects you whenever you go wrong. Yes, she is very important in our lives. And in the next line, the poet says that she is the keystone of the arch. What is an arch? Arches are usually seen at the entrance of a house, of a building. Arch is that structure which consists of a curved top on two vertical support. Arch is a structure consisting of a curved top on two vertical supports, and that holds the weight of the whole building. See, arch is actually a strong building method because it creates stability. It always creates a stable condition. The reason is that it is stable is because the two supports on the left side and right side exert same amount of pressure, and that holds the structures in position, or that creates stability. Okay, and arches were a part of Roman architecture. They used arches when they constructed buildings. And see, mother says, so arch is a strong building method And mother says that I am the keystone of the arch. What is a keystone? Keystone is the topmost stone. The top stone or the apex stone or the capstone placed at the apex of an arch. The stone placed at the apex of an arch is a keystone. What's the speciality of a keystone? What's the purpose of a keystone? It is the final stone, or keystone is the last or the final stone placed during construction. And it is that stone which locks all other stones into position, allowing the arch to bear the weight of the building. Okay, so keystone is a hallmark of good architecture. Keystone is a hallmark of strength. Okay, so mother is the strength of the family. She says that I am the keystone, I am the strength, I am the support of the family. Now let's think, what happens if you are going to remove the source of strength? Keystone is a source of strength of the arch, isn't it? Yes. See, so what happens if you are going to remove the keystone? All other stones will fall apart and the whole building will collapse. Just as a building crumbles and falls down, our family will shatter if the mother is taken away. Just as a house crumbles and falls down when the keystone is taken away. When once the keystone is taken away, the whole building will collapse. And a family will shatter if your the woman is taken away. In the absence of a mother, our family will be ruined. So she is the part and parcel of the family. She is the most important person of the family. She is the pivotal point of the family, the focal point of the family. See, but most often our impatience, our harsh words make her steal away to a quiet place and cry. Say, don't make your mothers cry. I know you are very, very good children. Yes. But there are some people who dispose their aged parents to old age homes. Please do remember, it doesn't matter how old you are, how old she is, treasure your mother. Okay, you have to treasure your mother always, because there is a saying, a tear of your mother can shake the foundation of your family. Tear of your mother will shake the foundation of the family. That is said here, take me away. Roof and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. If you're going to take me away, what happens to your family? It will be ruined. Isn't it? And I am ruined, of course. Mother is house herself. A house becomes a home only with the presence of a mother. What is a home? Home is where a mom is. It's a mother who makes your house a home. She is the indispensable aspect of your family, my family, our family. So they are very, very important. I hope the first stanza is clear to you. Now let's think about the figures of speech in this stanza. In the first line you have metaphor. Mother is compared to the pillars of the house. Pillars, example of metaphor. Okay. The keystone of the arch, an example of metaphor. She is compared to the keystone. Take me away, roof and wall. See, after take me away there is a pause, a comma is there, and that is an example of a caesura. And also you have enjambment in the third line. What is an enjambment? The sentence is carried over to the next line without a pause, without a punctuation mark. The sentence is carried over to the next line. See the third and fourth line of the first stanza. Take me away, and roof and wall would fall without a pause. That sentence is carried to the next line. See, and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. You couldn't see a punctuation there. The line break of the third line. Okay. At the end of the third line there is no punctuation mark. Okay. So that is an example of enjambment. So you have metaphor, caesura and enjambment in the first stanza.
See, these are the keystone visuals. Look at the pictures. So you could see an arch and the keystone at the center of an arch. So keystone is the topmost stone placed at the center of an arch. And keystone is a hallmark of good architecture, or it's a hallmark of strength. I hope the word is clear to you. So keystone is the capstone, or is the topmost stone at the center of an arch.
Okay, now the second stanza. I am the fire upon the hearth. I am the light of the good sun. I am the heat that warms the earth, which else were colder than a storm. Now let's consider the first sentence. Mother says that she is a fire upon the hearth. What is a hearth? Hearth is a fireplace, a place where fire may be built. In colder countries, people sit around a hearth to warm their bodies, to warm their hands. It is at the center of a home. Hearth is at the center of a home, and it is a main source of heat and light in the home, as well as it is a place where cooking is done. So, the Malayalam equivalent of hearth is Aduppu. As hearth provides heat and warmth, and also it provides food and protection, it symbolizes love and life. It provides heat, warmth, food and protection. Therefore, it is symbolic of love and life. Love and life stand for our family. So, we can say that hearth stands for a family. Hearth is a metaphor here, and it symbolizes our family itself. So hearth stands for our family. Now let's think about fire. Mother says, I am the fire upon the hearth. Again, another metaphor. Fire is a metaphor. Here, mother is compared to fire. Mother says, I am the fire. If hearth is family, and mother is the fire here in the family. Mother is a fire of the family. That's the meaning. Mother's love is a fuel that enables even a normal human being to do impossible. It's a fire. It's the inspiration, the motivation and encouragement of a mother that helps us to become good citizens, successful individuals. So that's a fire. She inspires, motivates, encourages, isn't it? I am the fire upon the hearth. Next line. I am the light of the good sun. Here mother is compared to the light of the family. She is the light of the family. She is the light of the good sun. Isn't it? Good sun could be God himself. She is a God-sent angel. She is a guardian angel of the family. Or she is a light of the family. Light symbolizes values, morals, godliness, virtues, etc. So your mother is an abode of wisdom, light of the family, abode of wisdom, an ambassador of virtues. She is the light of the family. She is that kindly light that removes darkness. She is a light that kindles good spirits in you, the fire that kindles good spirits in you, who helps you to know God. See, next line. I am the heat that warms the earth, like the sun. She is the light of the good sun, and I am the heat that warms the earth, like the sun which provides heat, light and warmth. She is the one who spreads the warmth of love inside the family, who helps her children to achieve great things in life, isn't it? And what happens otherwise? In the absence of fire, what happens to the hearth? What happens to the hearthstone? It becomes cold and useless. So in the absence of a mother, what happens to the family? Here cold signifies inactivity, unhappiness, loneliness. So what happens to the family? The family could never prosper without the support, without the inspiration, motivation of the mother. So mother is part and parcel of the family. She is very important to the family. See? I hope you got that.
These are the visuals of hearth and hearthstone. Hearth refers to a fireplace. It is a main source of heat in the home as well as where cooking is done. Family members often gather together around the hearth.
Okay, now the third stanza. Let me, the children, warm their hands. I am their light of love alive. Without me, cold, the hearthstone stands. No good, the precious children thrive. Let me sum this stanza in a simple sentence. God couldn't be everywhere, therefore He made us. God couldn't be everywhere, therefore He made us. Now let's read the first line of the stanza. And we, the children, warm their hands. What's it? When we are in trouble, the person whom we can turn to for comfort is a mother. She's a person whom you can trust. She's a person who is ready to hear you without any judgment, but with sympathy. She's a vessel where you can pour out your worries, your sorrows. And after talking with others, you have so much with it. See, the best place to cry is on your mother's arms. Now, second line. I am the light of love alive. Mother's love, she's a light, and her love is always alive. Her love is constant. Her love is eternal. Her love is unconditional. The person having unconditional love and acceptance, and that is your mother. The magical blanket of her love covers you. You are safe and completely safe and secure inside the blanket of her love. Without me, cold, the hearthstone stands, nor could the precious children thrive. Of course, we have already discussed what happens to the hearthstone without the fire. Mother is a fire upon the hearth. She is a fire of the family. What happens to hearthstone? In the absence of the fire, hearthstone becomes cold and useless. Just as the hearthstone becomes cold and useless in the absence of fire, without the support and motivation of our mother, we are nothing. Her children could not prosper without the support of their mother. So mother says, nor could the precious children thrive without me. Thrive meaning succeed in life, to prosper in life. And she calls her children precious. Why? The word precious is purposefully used here. Because to a mother, her children are precious. Her children are precious. That's the reason. She calls her children my precious children. See, and the meaning of this line is this: behind every successful man, behind every successful individual, there is a strong woman, isn't it? And that woman is your own mother. See, she is your role model, one who motivates, inspires you to achieve your dream, without any variance. What's more, you are the reflection of your mother. Okay, now the fourth stanza. I am the twist that holds together the children in its sacred ring. They are knot of love from whose close tether no lost child goes a-wandering. She compares herself to a twist. See, like the heart which unites the whole body, mother is a connecting link of the family. Twist meaning a connecting link or a bond. She is the one who binds the family together. She is the one who keeps the family united. And sacred ring symbolizes your family. The word sacred ring is, the phrase sacred ring is deliberately used. It indicates the holiness associated with marriage vows and the bondage with which children are fastened within the family. So twist, sacred ring and all these things symbolize the bondage inside the family, the bond between mother and her children. And also, see, ring is in the form of a circle. So circle symbolizes perfection, unity, peace. Okay. Then the third and fourth line. They're knot of love from whose close tether no lost child goes a-wandering. So mother says that she is a knot of love. From whose close tether? I am the tether. I am the tether. Tether meaning a rope, okay, or a strap. And she is the one who binds her children using that knot of love. This is a knot. She has tied her children to herself, to the tether with the knot of love. And no child can escape, can go aloof from this bondage. There always exists a strong bond relation between mother and her children. So no child can go away if you are inside the care, the support, the love of your mother. No lost child goes a-wandering. It is a gravitational pull of a mother's love which compels her children not to go aloof. They will never go away from the love of mother. Okay, and she always is your best teacher. A child's first teacher is his mother. She is the one who sets rules, sets limits and rules inside the family. She is your guide, philosopher and teacher. Okay, so that's the meaning of the line. She is the connecting link inside the family, one who binds the family together. She is the twist, she is a knot of love, she is a tether, she is a sacred ring that binds the family together, or the sacred halo around the family. The sacred ring, the protector of your family, one who keeps your family intact, safe, secure. Okay, now the next stanza, the fifth stanza. I am the house from floor to roof. I deck the walls, the board I spread. I spin the curtains, warp and woof, and shake the down to be their bed. So in this stanza you could see the household chorus performed by your mother. The quantum of work performed by your mother. She is the most responsible person of your family. She is the one who shoulders all the burden of your family, one who lives, breathes and sacrifices everything for the well-being of the family. She is the one who is ready to relinquish even her own self for the betterment of her children, of her family. And realizing the duties and responsibilities, the speaker of the poem equates herself to a house itself. I am the house itself. See, the central metaphor of the poem is here. I am the house. This is an example of a metaphorical statement. So mother compares herself to the house itself. I am the house. You could see me everywhere there inside the home. Everywhere in the nook and corner of the home, you could feel the presence of your mother. And the house from floor to roof. See, she is the most responsible person of the family. From top to bottom, from step to stone, the presence of your mother is felt everywhere. See, what are the duties performed by your mother in home? First, I deck the walls. She is the one who decorates your home. She itself is a decoration to the family. She decorates the walls. The board I spread. There is a board in your home which is being spread by your mother. Which is that board? It's your dining table. She gets the table ready for dinner. She prepares delicious dishes for you. She keeps the table ready for dinner. That's the name. She even weaves curtain. I spin the curtains, whoop and woof, are lengthwise and breadthwise threads of a fabric. So you can think of an act of weaving lengthwise, breadthwise threads of a fabric. That is whoop and woof. She spins the curtains. She weaves curtains. She even makes bed and shake down to be their bed. Down means soft feathers. Using soft feathers, she makes bed. Here, mother is compared to a mother bird. A mother bird who builds a nest, feeds her nestlings and makes their bed using her own soft feathers, plucking her own soft feathers, shaking her body, plucking her own soft feathers, shake the down to be their bed, plucking her own soft feathers, she makes bed for them. Your mother's lap often becomes a cozy bed to you. Yes. So that is the role of a mother in the family. Workers worship to her.
Mother is considered as a mother bird who builds a nest, feeds the nestlings, and makes their bed with her own soft feathers.
Okay, now the last stanza. I am their wall against all danger, their door against the wind and snow. Thou whom a woman laid in a manger, take me not till the children grow. So here in this stanza, mother is compared to wall. Again, metaphor. She is compared to the door of the home. Okay. So I am the wall against all danger. She is the one who shelters, protects you, defends the whole family from all possible dangers. And who shelters you. She is a protector of your family. She is a guardian angel of the family. She is an armed soldier. And do you know what are the weapons of your mother? Sincerity, truthfulness, humility, simplicity. These are hard work. All these are the weapons of your mother. So like a soldier, she defends the family from all dangers. Their door against the wind and snow. She walls you from all external factors and forces which may hamper the peace of the family. Wind and snow is an example of a metaphor. See, wind and snow symbolizes all external factors and forces, crises that may affect the family. Okay. So she is the one who protects you, guards you from all these possible dangers. And in the last two lines, the poet expresses her desire to live till her children become successful individuals. Here in this last two lines, she makes a prayer to God. So here there is a reference to Bible. Now let's read the last two lines, and that is a prayer. The poem ends with the beautiful prayer of a mother. These are the lines. Thou whom a woman laid in a manger. Let's consider the meaning of the words. Thou means you. And manger meaning it's a trough, a vessel, used to hold the food for animals, for cattle. Pultoti, a trough used to hold food for animals. Laid meaning to give birth. To lay meaning to give birth. So thou means you. So here poet makes a prayer to her God. Here it is, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was born in a manger. And the woman in this line is the mother of Jesus. Virgin Mary, the mother of mothers. So Virgin Mary was that much humble enough to give birth to her only son, her firstborn son, the Savior of the world, in a manger. So she is an example of a mother. Okay. Thou whom you were laid by a woman in a manger. See, woman's role becomes indispensable even in the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, you were laid in a manger. Oh God, oh Jesus, let me make a prayer to you. Take me not till the children grow. Allow me to live till my children become successful adults. Keep me alive till they prosper in life. So that is the wish of a mother. You know, the best thing in the world to a mother, the best thing in the world is to see her children prosper. To see her children become nice, successful individuals, good citizens. And the poem ends with this humble prayer. Okay, now we have almost completed discussing the poem. I have already discussed almost all the important aspects of the poem. Now what's left is the rhyme scheme of the poem. And the rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, A, B, except for the first stanza. Okay. So now you're thorough. I hope you're thorough with the poem. I'm going to give you a small assignment. This is assignment. Of course you know, isn't it? You have to prepare an appreciation of the poem Any Woman. Okay? And also, I am also going to give you a small task. Immediately after this class, you will have to go near your mother, hug her, and give her a kiss on her forehead and whisper in her ears, Mommy, I love you. Okay? Thank you, children.